This is Going the Distance, the official podcast of SAE Super Mileage.
Hello everyone, we are back for episode 3 of the CDS Action News with Mike and Scott. You know, Scott, ever since that last episode when you said I look like Weird Al, I was thinking, you look like someone famous too.
You know what? I get Toucan Sam a lot.
The Fruit Loops bird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's it. I was thinking Keanu Reeves, but you're more of a Fruit Loop bird kind of guy.
Right.
Anyway, I'm Mike.
I'm Toucan Sam.
And this is CDS Action News. First, we want to give a shout out to all the Clean Snowmobile Challenge teams who competed in early March. Congrats and hope to see you all next year.
So this is exciting. We're getting closer to the competition days, so while you're all busy building your vehicles, remember to book your hotel rooms for the competition. We have hotel blocks for Aero Design East and West, Baja, Tennessee, and Rochester, and Formula May and June. So most events have their hotel blocks. Check your competition newsfeed or SAE.org site for links to the reserved hotels.
You know, Scott, hotels are like dog daycares for people.
What? Are you okay, man?
I'm fine.
All right, that's just a very insane thing to say.
You know what? Never mind. Let's just move on.
Okay.
Don't forget, some of the CDS programs are hosting virtual presentations prior to the on-site competition. SAE has published under series resources on CDS web specifics on how each series is operating this year. It is still the team's responsibility to review the deadline dates online at SAE.org. Stay tuned for the newsfeed, especially Aero West teams, as your presentations are right around the corner.
You know, March Madness tournament is also right around the corner, which I'm very pumped for.
Maybe we should do a little CDS March Madness bracket.
You know, I would love that, but I do not want to grade 1,000+ brackets.
That's a good point.
But hey, good luck to everyone out there.
You might not win your bracket, but you can get your vehicle to the competition in time, which is a win in itself.
You know, that transition's a bit of a reach, but okay. Lucky for you all, we have shipping details for teams shipping their vehicles to Baja, Tennessee and Baja, Rochester. If you plan to ship your vehicles, the details are posted in the newsfeed.
SAE wants to remind all SAE Aero Design teams that they must register their aircraft with the Federal Aviation Association under the current FAA requirements for UAS registration. The rules are somewhat different than they have been in the past. All types of Aero Design aircraft must be registered, but if you have a current FAA UAS registration, which are good for 3 years, you can use your existing registration number. Full details are posted in the newsfeed.
You know, that's great to know, Mike, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced FAA.
So you think it's FAA instead of FAA?
Yeah.
And I'm the crazy one.
Okay, next topic. The Formula Volunteer Portal is now open, so if you're interested in supporting Formula Michigan, you can sign up for May, June, or both if you want. Remember, you can access the Volunteer Portal on fsaeonline.com.
SAE has been made aware that the MyLabs X2 Racelabs bike transponder is no longer manufactured by MyLabs and has been replaced by the TR2 series.
The other transponders that can be used are the TR2, the X2, and the Trans X260. The list of transponders that are compatible can be found on the newsfeed and in series resources. SAE has published revised documents for student teams review under Series Resources Cost Event Resources.
The 2022 cost event description is now available for students' review. The event description gives more insight to the on-site operations of the competition. The cost scenario will be published at a later date.
Also available for student team review is a revised copy of the Cost Module Guide located under Cost Event Resources Reference Documents. More details can be found on the newsfeed. In honor of Engineers Week, our membership department brought together industry experts to talk about advances being made in vehicle electrification. Check out how the conversation went with the video link in the description. It's not as entertaining as our videos, but it's just as informative and probably more important.
We went over the following topics in the past, but we're just going to run down the list to refresh your memory. You can find more details on the topics in the newsfeed or past videos we've done.
Make sure you are affiliated with your team and on the Fast Track roster.
Learn twice is great to give back and earn money for your team.
Virtual presentations are on Hopin.
Remember to keep track of your event presentation days and stay tuned to the newsfeed and mobile apps.
The COVID plan is unchanged. There are no team member limits and spectators are allowed to attend.
Lastly, download the mobile apps. Baja, Aero, and Formula all have the mobile app. Go get it. Thanks for joining us for this March's CDS Action News Update.
And remember, stay safe out there.
Thank you for listening to Going the Distance, the SAE Super Mileage podcast. As always, we want to hear from you, so email at collegiatecompetitions@sae.org. The show notes for this episode can be found at supermileage.fireside.fm. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to this podcast on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for SAE Collegiate Competition Series.